To our Heavenly Parent, Holy Community, Oceania Morning.K, together with Reverend Yutaka Yamada on this Monday, the 13th of April 2026, or the 26th of February in the 14th year of Chongalguk. Thank you all for coming, and let's begin with a bow to our true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, Chanji Champunenge. Kyombe Paro. And let's recite our family pledge, both in Korean and English.
가족맨세 3. 전국 주인, 우리 가족은 참 사랑을 중심하고 4대 심정권과 3대 왕권과 판조권을 완수할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Family pledge number 3. Our family, the owner of Chongalguk, pledges to perfect the 4 great realms of heart, the 3 great kingships, and the realm of the royal family by centering on true love. Thank you. I'd like to share again Father's prayer. Heavenly Parent, we know that at this time it will not do unless our minds and bodies resemble you completely. So please embrace us to your eternal bosom, and in order to realize your will, please let us inherit your heart, which has loved billions of people, and please allow us to realize that this is the time when we must appear with hearts like yours. This land is the land where you toiled and shed blood, and because we know that this land is the land where humankind went the difficult path of the cross, the land where the people of the world went the course of Golgotha. Heavenly Father, please lead us to come to realize by ourselves what kind of situation we are facing today. If we are going to acknowledge that we are following the footsteps of Jesus' 30-year life of suffering, then please lead us to clearly understand what kind of environment we are living in and what we must hope for and desire. At this time when the remaining battle of the cross has come right before our eyes, as individuals we know that we must have hearts which are aware that they can push aside all these sufferings and enmities. So heaven, please have pity on us at this time. Please lead us to feel our unworthiness and guide us to feel our inadequacy by ourselves. And we earnestly hope and desire that you will allow this time to become a time when we can shed tears of anguish in front of you, Heavenly Father, lamenting our own incompleteness, asking you to take dominion over all things. We have humbly prayed in the name of the Lord. Arju. Thank you. And before we welcome Reverend Yutaka, I'd like to share a praise song. Please enjoy.
My brothers and sisters, the path we're walking will never be in vain. The path that your parents have guided us, we will run endlessly. Let us obtain Holy Mother and True Mother, and let us run toward victory. The path that we're supposed to walk has been set. Now we must walk the path for the chosen people, which true parents have laid for us. We cannot stop. We cannot hesitate. Let us never stop ourselves. Let us not fall apart.
차렷 경례 바로
Thank you. Let's welcome up Rev Yutaka. Thank you.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining today's morning, okay? Today is also beginning the new week. Let's put our heart and begin the new day. So thank you. Today is 13th of April. We are continuously go forward and doing many activities. So I would like to some activity photo. So just yesterday we finished the visitation of Reverend Du to Malaysia. So Reverend Du is visiting now to each continent. So Africa and South America. And this time he came to Asia Pacific and continent. The first place was to visit the Southeast Asia. The headquarter nation is Malaysia. So he visited Friday, Saturday, and also Sunday. Yesterday we had the Sunday service, and he gave also the message. His message is really to showing kind of the new concept or guideline how we can continue. Of course, there is a providence, but in the same time, how our family and our community, how we can become the ideal family, ideal community. This should be the eternal mission of ourselves. The heavenly mission is always coming in the time and also in this each moment, but as the breast center family, as a community, uh, we will become the ideal person, ideal family, ideal community. This mission is our eternal mission, and also to continue to next generation, continue to our society. So this was also a great message. Our youth group offered a special song, and also around 200 people gathered together. And also we had also appointing the new leadership in Malaysia. So this is the group. So this time our Miss Reverend Du and Mrs. Du came they came together, and also mission department director Reverend Kajikuri also came. So we could see it was also beautiful gathering. So next week they will come to this weekend they will come to Thailand, and Australia one was postponed, but they are coming after blessing ceremony. So maybe middle of May we will welcome also the Oceania region, and headquarter of Oceania is Australia. So they will come to Australia. So let's pray and also welcome them to our region too. Okay, thank you. So next one is Churchman prayer update. So thank you our Sydney side to offer the prayer last Friday, and Melbourne side, good, thank you. And Palau, Marshall Island, and Solomon Island. So our devotion and offering is continuation. So even any kind of situation, how we can offer the chanson and how we can proceed our providence in each place, each nation, is the things we can return the happiness to our heavenly parent and true parents. Let's continue to do that. Our true mother case, still mother is, under the situation. Maybe there was some news about Korea, but those news don't. But that things is just one of them. There are so many cases. So one things was what do you call? No problem for mother, but still many cases. So we have to pray for true mother to be released completely. So that's is still on the way. So we need to offer up prayer. Okay. And the April 21st, next Tuesday, we will have the PCLC, the special seminar, Keys to the Kingdom Seminar 2, God Grieved. So this seminar will be happened on April 21st. So everyone, please invite another Christian pastor or congregation. Please invite yourself and attend this Kingdom Seminar too. Okay, thank you. Okay, so today, let's continue to update the special message from Reverend Dew, Director General of World Mission Headquarters, a new paradigm of witnessing in the era of the settlement of Chaniguk. So let's share together. I think today, Mrs. Leighton, please.
Beloved and respected blessed families of the unification movement around the world, Korea, the homeland of our faith, is now in the heart of spring, filled with the life and life-giving energy of the reawakening of the creation. The beautiful flowers and green shoots before us are not simply the result of the passing of time. Like going through the labor of childbirth, they break the silence of the cold winter earth, burst through its hardened shell, and finally emerge into the light. Even if our current environment weighs on us like the final cold days of winter, we believe this is a holy cause preparing us to welcome a greater spring of victory and glory. Amidst severe trials, the love true parents have invested for the salvation of humanity does not cease to flow, but continues to bring forth new life. And they continue to work anew within our lives. Throughout this week as well, I sincerely pray that this sublime love and grace may deeply dwell in your families and workplaces.
Yes, thank you. This time also, I have time to talk with Reverend Du several times, several things for 3 days. So he shared about the situation in Korea. So because still this court case is going on and there is many legal cases. That's why as the mission department, he also could not share simply those situations because all people are checking even each word by word of our director general. So those message is really checked by the legal team. But he said really he want to share and also deliver the heart or message behalf of true mother to all brothers and sisters in the world. Mother is really concerned one by one, one brother, one by one, or our brothers and sisters in the world, our brother blessed families as sons and daughters. So through those message, really he tried to touch the members' heart representative. So we could also feel the heart of our Reverend and heart of also our true mother. Please.
1. Summary of last week's message. Last week, I spoke of how 4 South American nations, Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, and Paraguay, are providential nations, reflecting the providential positions of Adam, Eve, Cain, and Abel, and are becoming important milestones for the establishment of Chonuguk. In these nations, various public foundations imbued with the devotion and works of true parents have been established and developed. These are precious assets that embody both the tradition and future vision of the South American providence. I therefore emphasized that systematically inheriting and developing these foundations is important for us as we move forward.
Yes, thank you. So last time, Reverend Du and the leaders from Mission Department had been visiting to South America. So we can see there are many foundation, many investment of our true parents to that continent. So there are sharing and also updated. So through these things also we could be connected the providence of our true parents and legacy and the foundations. Please.
2. Bolivia revived through youth witnessing. This week, during this final report on our visit to the Central and South America continent, I would like to speak about our time in Bolivia, a nation where witnessing to young people is bringing new hope. The missionary history of the Family Federation in Bolivia has been built upon the devoted efforts of Japanese missionaries. In 2016, leaders, including the Japanese National Messiah, were unjustly accused and imprisoned. However, in 2018, they were found innocent and released, having preserved their faith with integrity through the trial.
Yes, each nation has the special history, our missionaries' investment, our leaders' investment. So we could see what kind of providence is going on through these visitations. Please.
Recently, a new turning point in witnessing has emerged through the combination of the Chonuguk witnessing system, the dispatch of witnessing teams from the continental headquarters, and sincere devotions offered at Chongshimwon. As a result, as of 2025, Bolivia ranked second in the world in number of new members after the Democratic Republic of the Congo in Africa, achieving a remarkable increase in membership of more than 20% over the previous year.
Yes, thank you. I had South America case. They are still keeping the youth witnessing system from the past and also until this time. And there is the Hyojeonran youth team. So they are guiding the full-time youth leadership training. Maybe in Oceania case, there was OLT before, right? So South America case still they have those group as called the Hyojeonran team, and around 120 young people are joining as the full time for 1 year and visiting to the several countries. Please.
Based on their diligent character as a people and the traditional educational foundation established by the missionaries, Bolivia is actively continuing the work of witnessing to and teaching young people who then devote themselves as full-time volunteers, preserving the pure passion and atmosphere of the unification movement of the 1980s. In particular, under the leadership of Regional Director Hilda Claros, whose husband is Japanese, many key public leaders in Bolivia are in their 20s and 30s. About 60% of the members are first-generation youth under the age of 40, making Bolivia a nation with great potential for future growth.
we could see those leaders' initiative. Please.
3. The path of witnessing, where the person becomes the gospel. On the journey toward the ideal village of Cheongwoo-guk, our witnessing is not about shouting slogans. Rather, it begins with demonstrating our identity as citizens of the kingdom of heaven through our lives before family and neighbors who know us best. In other words, winning the hearts of those close to us. This path is impossible without conviction in and inspiration from the community to which we belong.
Yes, thank you. So one of the important target is really to raise up the new generation, the pure water. So from the past to current and current to the future, of course, witnessing, education, and guiding family members, community, and in the same time, how to raise up the next generation. This is also one of the important role and task of ourselves in order to establish the Cheongwoo. Please.
During our visit to Bolivia, I encountered a precious story that deeply revealed the true essence of witnessing. From a strict educator's family, the eldest daughter was the first to join our church. The natural changes and spiritual fragrance that flowed from her new life touched her 7 siblings, who then, one by one, through works of grace, returned to the embrace of our Heavenly Parent. This was not the result of meticulous strategy or a technical approach, but the fruit of the warm, family-centered community cultivated by the Bolivian church members, a spirit that touches hearts beyond unfamiliar religious boundaries.
Thank you. Please continue.
In particular, the decision of the third sister, who gave up a stable teaching career to choose a public mission before heaven, left a deep impression on me. It showed that the practice of true love that sincerely values others and embraces them to the end inevitably led to the blooming of 8 flowers, one after another. This touching story clearly testifies to the reality of witnessing in the era of the firm settlement of Cheongwoo-guk that True Mother emphasizes. The 8 siblings from Bolivia eloquently demonstrate to us that witnessing carried out not through programs, but through life, not through theory, but through heart, is a most essential and powerful force for moving the world.
Yes, witnessing is one of the important tasks and role, but as also Reverend Du mentioned, and also he mentioned this time in Malaysia, what is the witnessing? Of course, there is the witnessing to guide the people through the street or through the program and through kind of the activity or event. But this time also he mentioned that witnessing should be through our daily lives, our as the blessed families and as the community. If we are really shined, if really be representative, or we could really show through ourselves and also to initiate in each place through our daily life, become the profession or become the really ideal family, then that will be the real witnessing. That's why how to establish, how to expand this culture of Cheongwoo, a culture of the ideal family, that is also the important way of witnessing. Please.
Just as 2,000 years ago, the resurrected Jesus told his disciples, "Go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation." Mark 16:15. True Mother today has continually emphasized the mission of witnessing and teaching in every circumstance. This reminds us once again that the deeper essence of witnessing lies not in methods or outward results, but in the person who embodies true love in his or her life. Ultimately, the true gospel of heaven is revealed and conveyed most clearly and vividly through the life and love of each blessed family member.
Yes, thank you. Ultimately, the true gospel of heaven is revealed and conveyed most clearly and vividly through the life and love of each blessed family members. Okay, please.
For this week's practice, sharing heaven's warm heart with one person. Beloved blessed families, for life to emerge, there must first be a warm environment in which it can dwell. The moving spiritual works that took place in Bolivia were also possible because a beautiful family environment had first been prepared. Caring for and devotedly tending for our personal space and surroundings is a sacred mission that creates a sanctuary for the heart where members who have drifted away can return and experience new life taking root. For this coming week, I would like to suggest a small commitment for us to practice together.
Yes, please.
First, cultivate an environment of heart. Call to mind a brother or sister in your community whose footsteps have grown distant. Take a moment to offer sincere prayers, filling your heart with warm love, so that whenever they return, they may find rest in our embrace.
Yes. So first cultivate an environment of the heart in our community, how we can practice and how we can share the love and how we can connect with our brothers and sisters. That is also our trial, our the action in our lives. Please.
Second, share that warmth. Reach out to that person through social media or a phone call and convey your sincere heart. A simple message, I remember you and I hope to see you, can become the key from Chong-U-guk that opens even a firmly closed heart.
Yes, thank you. We are talking about establishing the nation of Cheongguk and also restore the kingship. But where is the starting point? Starting point is from ourselves and family and our relationship between our brothers and sisters and centering on our heavenly parent and true parents and of course centering on our true love. So even simple message or loving heart or concern that brothers and sisters even looks so small things, but this is the essence from essence of the nation of Cheongguk and culture of our heavenly parent and also true parents, how we can try from ourselves. This is an important part. Please.
Third, prepare a welcome. Let us make our homes and workplaces into peaceful and restful places for anyone who comes, cultivating our surroundings with our smiles and thoughtful care. Within this warm environment, we prepare through our devotion. The precious relationships that Heavenly Parent has prepared will come to fruition.
Yes, thank you. So, how we can recognize more the heavenly parent investment? We could see many challenges or difficulties, but through these things, we also could recognize again the existence of our heavenly parent or awakeness of our life. Really, we are living together with heavenly parent or we are forgetting to live together with heavenly parent. So through those message, through action, or even through the difficulty, we could once again realize or reflect ourselves whether we are living together or we are not recognizing or thinking together with our Heavenly Parent. Please.
Beloved members, may you carry true parents' love and deep heart within you during this week. And may your days be filled with purpose and vigor as you walk together with heaven. I pray that Heavenly Parents' grace and peace will always be with you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So now still Yamada's case is under those circumstances, but how we can deliver the message, how we can share the heaven's will and also heaven's wish to the people in each place. This is just through our life itself, through ourselves, and through our community. So through this Reverend's message this week, we can also practice and really offer the victory to our Heavenly Parent and true parents and happiness to our true mother. So, our brothers and sisters, thank you for attending today's morning Hundoke. Almost the Holy Wedding Ceremony anniversary is coming soon, and also the blessing ceremony. So May 2nd, let's also prepare well. And there is also the great works. So through attending great works, we can also feel the spiritual world and connection closely, and we can also gain the power and get the answer more. So today is Monday at the beginning of the week. Let's also prepare ourselves and offer the happiness to our Heavenly Parent and true parents. Thank you for attending today's morning Hundoke. Have a great time. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much, Rev Yutaka, for sharing with us this morning. And before we share with each other, I'd like to share another praise song that we can reflect with. So just a moment. So please enjoy.
내가 필요할 땐 나를 불러줘. 언제든지 달려갈게. 낮에도 좋아 밤에도 좋아 언제든지 달려갈게. 다른 사람들이 나를 부르면 한참을 생각해보겠지만 당신이 나를 불러준다면 무조건 달려갈 거야. 당신을 향한 나의 사랑은 무조건 무조건이야. 당신을 향한 나의 사랑은 특급 사랑이야. 태평양을 건너 대서양을 건너 인도양을 건너서라도 당신이 부르면 달려갈 거야. 무조건 달려갈 거야. 내가 필요할 땐 나를 불러줘. 언제든지 달려갈게. 낮에도 좋아 밤에도 좋아 언제든지 달려갈게. 다른 사람들이 나를 부르면 한참을 생각해보겠지만 당신이 나를 불러준다면 무조건 달려갈 거야. 당신을 향한 나의 사랑은 무조건 무조건이야. 당신을 향한 나의 사랑은 특급 사랑이야. 태평양을 건너 대서양을 건너 인도양을 건너서라도
Well, I hope that puts a smile on your face. Seeing a lot of energy from the missionaries there. I mean, the message this morning, the last few points that Reverend Du asked us to, how we become an ideal family and community is really to enjoy each other's company, cultivate the environment of heart with our community and to really share, uh, many times we share serious things, but also it's equally important to share many times of fun and enjoyment, where we can really feel the greatness of our community. We are filled with people who are really good, really genuinely, sincerely living a life of faith, to make the world better. And as Reverend do, wants us at our heavenly parent, our true parents, even ourselves, we want to have a good family, an ideal family, and of course, that transfers into a great community and an environment where it's safe to walk down the street and can share a smile with whoever you meet, and to really acknowledge everyone, their presence, and love them for who they are. Share what warmth, that we have, that we can say things, I remember you, I want to see you again. We need to, I think, spend time to really give each other the happiness. The world is full of chaos at the moment. So to be able to share a coffee or some sweetness with each other, whether it's physically sweet or sweet in the feeling that we give each other. Like you said, prepare a welcome, through our devotion, our smile, our care, and of course, when we genuinely appreciate each other, it really gives us confidence and pride and happy to share with others automatically. So that's the way in which I think we can carry true parents' love and heart with each other every moment, every day, every week, every time we have an opportunity to share with someone, do so with happiness, because ultimate goal of our life is to really have joy. True parents gave us the blessing of being part of God's heavenly family, and God's desire was really to embrace us and for us to return that love, and that automatically brings about joy. It's the joy of seeing the new birth, and the joy of having a long time friendship of many years. Each time our community can deepen, and we always go over the difficulties, because we know that we really are one family together as brothers and sisters. So thank you very much this morning for the message, and I hope everyone has a happy day. And if anyone else likes to share, please do. Thank you. Yes, Reverend Stone, go ahead.
I was just wondering about whether Reverend Do did something else other than speak to the members in Malaysia, like perhaps a visit somewhere, or I just wanted a little bit more broadly what what happened in Malaysia. Did he, yeah.
Okay, thank you. He came 3 days, so we had several program. We visited about the holy ground, and we prayed with blessed families together. And we had also the Southeast Asia leadership meeting, because the Malaysia is the headquarter. That's why Singapore and Indonesia and Hong Kong, or those leaders also came together. We have also special meeting. And one of the emphasized point is cranes graph. You know this cranes graph? Especially the person who are working, the working youth. So how we can really encourage the working youth or second generation. So regional level of this gathering we had. Basically, our young people is not so much coming to the center or churches, or depends, but they really like each other, right? How we can encourage them, and also to kind of the networking. If we could establish those networking, not kind of the strong organization, just comfortable platform. If we can recognize those platform and to connect together beyond the nation and the region, and this become also the empowering for each young people or beyond the countries. That's why when he visit to each place, he's also encouraging to gather those working youth in each place. So this time we invited also from Hong Kong and Singapore, Malaysia representative. So one of the second generation of Korea got the blessing with Hong Kong sister, and he is living in Hong Kong. And he actually became the top pharmacy in Hong Kong, Korean pharmacy in Hong Kong, the second generation. And he is also the bodybuilder, champion of the bodybuilder in Hong Kong. So he explained about his experience, and he working with the society and showing the value and also the connection. So I think those things was good things. Of course, we have a visitation, some historical place and footprint place of our three parents, because three parents came to Malaysia for 6 times. So we also invited and show him those beautiful place, share the story about three parents. So basically, and also we had, the durian. The Malaysia, the durian is famous. So we brought them to the durian market and ate together. So they are so much happy. This time Mrs. Du also came together. Oh, that's why we talk. And also we also share about the Yeonming and also grandchild. So they are really happy and to spend live together, and also summoning Mrs. Du also said Yeonming is so active and quickly thinking so many things and try to make many activities there. So she also share the life of Yeonmin in that place. So anyway, it was also a good gathering, a good meeting with our Reverend and Mrs. Du. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. There's still a bit of time for anyone else who likes to make a comment or share or have a question.
And we had also several meeting, small group meeting, leader group, youth group, right? Elder group. And Reverend do gather the kind of the brothers group, and Mrs. do have a gathering with sisters group. Then also many question and answer, because they had many experience to welcome our, especially to parents of course, but to mother in Las Vegas. So they really shared many good things, or some difficult question, or any question we also discussed and shared, our concern. Many brothers and sisters have also the concern or question, so we share well. So now, last night they went back to Korea. Now maybe on the sky, now traveling to Korea. Then this Friday night, they will arrive to Thailand. So Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, then also go back to Korea again. And next month, the date was not confirmed yet, but maybe middle of May or maybe third week. We are not sure. Depends on the situation. So we hope Mrs. Do cannot come to Australia because after Korean event, she will go back to America. So only Reverend Do. So I hope he will come to also Oceania and to meet our brothers and sisters. So until last minute, we don't know the schedule. So let's wish to welcome Reverend Do to our place. So especially Sydney, Australia. So if he come, of course we welcome all brothers and sisters, even island nation or any West family. We are welcome to welcome Lebanon together. So if there is some new update, I will also share immediately to all brothers and sisters.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, everyone. I think we can just go to our unison prayer. Right. So I'll just bring up the screen. There it is. So let's pray together. Jew, Jew, Jew. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again, Chaka, for sharing, and I hope everyone has a great and happy day. So thank you. Okay. See you all again. Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.